Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Selly, your favorite Chindo girl. Having lived in Malaysia for more or less 4 years, I already consider Malaysia as my second home. However, I believe no country is perfect, and so is Malaysia. Last week, we have talked about vernacular school in Malaysia, and some people think that this might be the cause of the whole racial issue in Malaysia. What do you guys think? So if you haven't watched the first part yet, feel free to watch it first by clicking the button in the right upper corner. So today, Yee Ven, as a Chinese-Malaysian and a fellow YouTuber, she will share her opinion on national identity and her thoughts on Malay language.
A lot of Malaysians, Chinese-Malaysian like me, we all identify ourselves as Malaysian. We do not see ourselves as closer to China or closer to Taiwan or anything. Maybe on social media, sometimes we do consume information or even entertainment from China because it's so overwhelming, China and Korean entertainment, stuff like that. But we never identify ourselves as Chinese China. Even when I was in China, people see me as a Malaysian and they are only impressed that we can speak many different languages, and we do pride that we have the ability to speak many different languages. This is one of our unique characteristic as Malaysian. And I guess if you study in Malaysia, just ask any Chinese. We love our country. We do not say that we hate our country. It's just that sometimes the political turmoil and sometimes politicians that make this very unfair and a lot of suspicions among us. Personally, I do encounter a lot of very friendly Malay people, very nice people, and we do see each other as a person only. No, not so much of ini orang tak boleh cakap bahasa Melayu lah. We do not see like this person is blah 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 stuff. Sometimes like that. Sometimes we do have stereotypes among each others. This is Chinese and people like how very what. But then at the end of the day, right? Yes, we still identify ourselves as Malaysian lah, not as what the politicians trying to separate us.
Some people think like Malaysian Chinese, especially, they're not very nationalist. They think highly of their own culture more than their own national language. Some people think like they don't really see themselves as Malaysian. But how I see my friends, like my Chinese-Malaysian friends, actually, no, they think themselves as what you mentioned, Malaysian. It's something like me as well. I see myself as a Chinese, but also I'm an Indonesian. Because I was born and grew up here. Of course, there are those type of people as well. Don't want to be involved with other race or something. They have their own world. I'm not going to lie. Also, here is also the same. Yeah, at the end of the day, it depends on us as well, right? As an individual.
Orang Cina masih tak tahu berbahasa Melayu, look down on our national language or stuff like that. But actually, it's not, it's never been looking down, but it's just the entire environment. We are speaking English more than Malay. You see, like what we study in SMK, our media was in English. Majority maths and science, biology, physics, and chemistry all in English. So that 6 years, including Form 6, and then in university, we also study in English. So it's very common for us to speak English directly to each other. It's not that we cannot speak Malay or we look down on language, but the environment easily for us to speak English.
I understand. One of my best friends come from Penang. The majority of the population is Chinese, right? So every day also, even at home, she speaks Chinese. To certain friends or like in school, last time she would speak in English. But from her point of view, I can totally understand why. I mean, you guys speak in Chinese or like in English because the environment itself doesn't encourage you guys or like doesn't require you to speak in Malay, right? Same thing like my case, because my environment doesn't in a way support me when I want to speak English or when I want to speak Mandarin. I didn't really see the importance of the language itself. Like, why do I need to learn? Because I don't need it. At the time, I just thought like that, right? So that's why when I went to Malaysia, I kind of think in a different way, different perspective. From you guys' story, I totally get why this is an issue in the first place and why you guys still cultivate or like still use the language in the first place.
It would be absurd to say that we do not know how to speak because actually Malay is very easy to learn. No grammar, no intonation, just mix around. It's like no plural, no tenses or stuff like that. It's very easy.
Very easy, very, very easy.
For me, I think Indonesian is a very complete language system. So you will say, saya nak makan apa-apa. Okay, kapan saya nak bila kemana-mana. So everything is in Indonesian. But in Malay would be, I nak makan apa, I, you, we. You have this English word, campur inside. Have you heard?
Yeah, that's why it's easy also for me to speak. Not saying easy to speak perfect Malay, but to be able to speak to the locals would be easy for me to adapt last time because I already knew Indonesian. So just change the accent a little bit and mix with English. Can already.
Yes.
Honestly, my personal opinion is that Bahasa Indonesia is easy to learn, but then if you want to master and really blend it with the locals, it's actually quite hard.
It is, I agree. To speak the language is one thing, and another thing to truly understand the culture and sometimes some jokes behind the way sometimes they will mix in some Jawa, but as formally as you want to convey and in proper Bahasa Indonesia, it's okay. It's relatively easy.
Hopefully through this video, you guys can also try to see from another perspective. Yeah, so thank you so much, Yee Ven. And don't forget, you guys also subscribe to her channel, Fearless Passport. She talks very interesting stuff about Chinese and her life. So go check out her channel. I'll put it in the description below. And then don't forget to subscribe, you guys. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.